Into the windup and the pitch. A called strike over the outside part of the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Yankees are challenging the
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
So stepping in, Scooter Gennett. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Weakly hit to third. There to take it is Headley. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. Here's Chase Headley. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. Duvall is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Here's Didi Gregorius. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Ball 1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Third inning, no score to this point. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. Hard on the ground towards short. Peraza from deep in the hole. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now batting, Masahiro Tanaka. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Nat. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now in the box, Eugenio Suarez. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. And that misses ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Oh, that one got the pitcher.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel in the grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first runner on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
Well, this is one of those big opportunities. You look back and say, did we learn anything? Now, yesterday, runners in scoring position in big situations, they couldn't drive them in. Now you got a chance to show you learned something and drive a run in here.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, number 9.
And here's Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Ready with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Curveball that time, not even close.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands two men in scoring position. Digging in to try it again, Jacoby Ellsbury back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to let, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see 14. A low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Slow little roller to third. On to first, and that is two quick outs to start the fourth.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher.
In now, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Now, that was a weird approach right there. He takes the first two pitches for strikes, and now you're thinking, 0-2, you're going to be defensive, right? No, he gets the next pitch and lines it for a single.
Here's Chris Carter now.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Well, that was a big two-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how two-out rallies start.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Misses, ball two.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave one. In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Joey Votto.
High pop-up. Headley is there for it. One away.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Duvall. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Carter racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
And this one's in the dirt. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Suarez is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth, and boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 0-2 home. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Up next for the
Here's
Yankees.
Chase Headley. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Headley.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled back. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3. Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Scott Schebler. He singled his last time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Striding in once again, number 61. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
0-1.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Jose Peraza would be next. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Sent on the ground out to second. Castro has it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Didi Gregorius.
A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
0-2.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. Got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Masahiro Tanaka. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A changeup over the inside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it misses. 3-1 now.
He's really been throwing the ball well. Then he comes up against the pitcher. He gets a 3-ball count on him. Maybe he lost a little bit of focus, but I'll tell you what, he's having a nice game.
And a full count now, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Tanaka is retired, 2 down now.
The center fielder.
Striding in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He set. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. Oh, but they throw it away at second. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Into the box, Adam Duvall. Throw down to third. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Got him to go down swinging there. Adam Duvall is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Here's another 1-2. A double play ball to second. 4. 3, apparently, as he decides not to go after the double play that could have gotten him out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone. Ready for another shot now. Eugenio Suarez. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam. So what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Glove by Headley. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. 3. Here's Starlin Castro. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Duvall moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Ball 2 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Chris Carter.
Digging in once again, Chris Carter. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball. The 1-0 delivery. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first. 1 away. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Robert Stevenson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Zach Cozart will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
It's definitely coming down hard out there. You can see the water coming through the dark sky. If you really want to look up and look at it, man, it's coming hard.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Well, he is just being way too aggressive and not staying with the ball in his zone. He's already got 2 strikeouts, and he comes up there and swings this one out of the zone. Not a good game so far.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a swing and a ground ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-0 New York. Digging in to try it again, Scott Schebler. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ellsbury on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Third baseman, number 2.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Sliced hard, but foul. Look out over there.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
And here's Jose Peraza. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Digging in, the switch hitter, Chase Headley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Chase Headley.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Ready with another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Lays off 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Schebler is right there, and he's got it for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 19, Masahiro Tanaka.
Into the box now, Masahiro Tanaka. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point. Matt Holliday will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Matt Holliday.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1. Dylan Betances will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Judge comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Adam Duvall.
Adam Duvall is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail things here. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Here it comes on 1-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Back-to-back changeups and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to their lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
Here's Starlin Castro as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as Castro was retired here for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hamilton going back. Still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Chris Carter now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Chris Carter goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Greg Bird is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Wow, he made him look bad on that one. He was way off balance with that swing. Got him out front. It just looked ugly.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of the catcher. Devin Mesoraco stands in. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Another 0-2 coming. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Gregorius is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth. Arismendi Alcantara will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
4-0 the score tonight. New York pick up win number 20 on the year. Masahiro Tanaka earns the win, his second. Number 61 is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First.
From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight we wrap up this brief two-game series between the New York Yankees and the Cincinnati Reds. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Scott Feldman, the right-hander from the Aloha State, gets the call on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And the veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone and you hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
Here's another 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base. Digging in, Starlin Castro. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. From the stretch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Man, it's going to be a long game. The angle that he's throwing that sinker at, nobody's going to touch that.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting fourth.
Stepping up now, Chris Carter. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded by Kozar. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Left for the Yankees. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Michael Pineda, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, it's interesting. Looking at his numbers, you would think, wow, he must be really excited to pitch on the road because he's pitched great on the road and really struggled at home. One of those rare combinations you see from pitchers from time to time.
Batting second baseman, Scooter Jeanette.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman, Joey Votto.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 out, nobody on. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will Reds are down in order. Still no score.
Leading off for the Yankees.
So digging in now, Matt Holliday. Lifetime versus this arm. Batting .500, 4 for 8. He also has 1 home run. The windup and the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 6.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Bouncer down the line. Suarez moving to his right on to first, and Feldman's on a roll now. 2 away.
Batting 7. Third baseman.
Here's Chase Headley. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And a ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ground ball heading for the Gold Glover Votto at first. And he'll step on the bag himself. And into the box, Adam Duvall. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. Here's the 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Devin Mesoraco. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Devin Mesoraco becomes out number 2 this inning. Scott Schebler is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Squared that one up just a little late. Pineda's ready. Here's the 0-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Zach Cozart is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
He was breezing through the inning. He gets a hit batsman, and then that single right there. All of a sudden, this is how quick it goes away from it. He finds himself in trouble instead of getting out of the inning quick.
Eugenio Suarez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The batting average down in the low 210s. Still without a home run and 7 driven in. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But
meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, Matt, as you know, they haven't been scoring many runs lately. Maybe this is the catalyst to get things going for them and pull them out of this losing streak. That's a big RBI single for them early in the game.
Scott Feldman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. In his career versus this pitcher, a 3-for-7 line. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Batting ninth.
Now at the plate, Michael Pineda, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Pitch on the way. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Riding in once again, Brett Gardner. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Now a bunt attempt here. Headley takes it in. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. This is lined into left field, a base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Joey Votto stands in as he looks at a called strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
To 2-2 now.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Ready for another chance? Adam Duvall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
2 out with the man at first. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1, but they're up 1-0.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Baseman.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Castro.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The windup and the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Hamilton coasts under it. 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees. Catcher. Gary.
Digging in to try
Sanchez.
it again. Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Here's Chris Carter now.
Right fielder,
2 away in the
40.
inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be
Carter.
another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
That misses. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but He did well to spit on it there.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 1-2 delivery. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB, man. He's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. Hit in the air to left field. Schebler will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So striding forward now, Devin Mesoraco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Favorable call in there for a strike. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, he's been inconsistent at the plate. The expectations were higher. He's fallen under 240, so that is a welcome single right there.
Scott Schebler will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Nobody out, runner on first. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
This is line to left. Judge has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Shortstop, number 2,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eugenio Suarez. He singled his last time up, and he gets ahead 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Matt Holliday set. Stepping in, Matt Holliday. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 17, Matt Holliday.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hit to short. Cozart has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter,
Headley.
Chase Headley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Chase Headley with a solo shot. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with 1 swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Middle of the night from Great American Ballpark. All tied at 1-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Feldman.
Leading off
He'll
for the
start
Reds,
things out in the home half
pitcher,
of inning number 5.
Scott Feldman. Fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. For information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents. We'll find a plan to suit your needs.
First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Hit hard down the line. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it? Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The batter, number 4, second
digging
baseman,
in once again, Scooter Gennett. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Ball 1.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Pineda. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
35, Michael Pineda.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The windup and the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Swing and a liner. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's Brett Gardner now. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. No one out with a runner at second. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
He's in a tough spot right now. 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away. Here's Starlin Castro. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on Nevada will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave one. Still tied 1 apiece. In is Joey Votto now. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. He'll try again. 1-2. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Riding in once again, Adam Duvall. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Too low. 1-0. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Carter will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. Scott Schebler, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ball 1.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already, but man, he's around the plate. He's consistent, but like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Chris Carter now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Matt Holliday standing in now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. On its way is pitch number 75. Hit the other way out toward right field. Duvall is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Cozart is there. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This is line to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And that misses for ball one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by Headley. Here's Castro for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Ready once again, Billy Hamilton. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And that misses inside, 1-0. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Tapped out in front of home. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. In there for strike 1.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen. He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Number 50 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 50.
Chase Headley will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now in the box, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 miles an hour is tough to catch up to. But I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
Aaron Hicks will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 31, Aaron Hicks.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? The second for 1. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the Tyler Clippard
New York
is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Clippard.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Coming to the plate now, Adam Duvall. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And that's dead center for strike 1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Devin Mesoraco comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Gardner is there, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
In now, Scott Schebler. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at bat. It's 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 2 out with the possible go ahead run at first. Throw down to second.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Again a 1-2. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. Score remains deadlocked at 1. The genius of water, as it's known, just blocks from us here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Raisel Iglesias comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Here it comes on 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to third. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoudly will be scored as an infield single.
Second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, 0 for 4. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Grounded weakly toward third. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. First and second here with nobody out. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch and another foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering, and a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Here's Chris Carter now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First baseman number
Matt
17.
Holliday standing in now. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, 0 for 4. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. The 0-1 towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. The runner scores from second.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now Asenka runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that hole.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in and looking for more, Zach Kozart. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Number 2.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Carter is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Standing in, Eugenio Suarez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Tony Renda will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 49.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ball 2 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you? Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Tyler Clippard gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.